What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming to you guys with another video. So, defensive tackle Gerald McCoy, who was released by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers early this offseason, as you guys all know, was rumored. The Eagles were rumored to be interested in him. The Eagles, among a few other teams, were interested in him. Obviously, he did not sign with the Eagles. He instead chose to remain in the NFC South, where, as I feel, he stayed in the NFC South to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers twice a year. That's how I feel about that. But he made the decision to stay in the NFC South. But that does not change the way that he views the Eagles. Gerald McCoy sat down with Shannon Sharpe and biased Cowboy homer Skip Bayless on Fox, Fox Sports Network, Undisputed. And he was very, very clear, how he viewed the Eagles. He told biased Cowboy homer Skip Bayless right to his face that not only does he see the Eagles win the NFC East in 2019, but he also told Skip Bayless that he believes that Carson Wentz is better than Dak Prescott. Now, of course, Skip Bayless, being Skip Bayless, doesn't agree with that, and Skip Bayless, of course, throws his little pouts, and he questions why Gerald McCoy feels that way. And Gerald McCoy broke it down to him. He definitely broke it down to him. Like, Carson Wentz is overall a more talented quarterback, and when he's healthy, the guy is a leading MVP candidate. Skip Bayless, of course, going on with his usual BS about why he feels that Dak Prescott is better. It's just the same old thing. I normally don't talk about Skip Bayless that much on my channel. I don't think I've ever talked about Skip Bayless on my channel. But the guy, we know what he is, man. He's a troll. He trolls and says a lot of shit off his ass to get attention. Trolling, it brings ratings in and stuff. So we all know what Skip Bayless is all about. He says a bunch of delusional, biased crap about the Cowboys, the Patriots, and San Antonio Spurs. The guy just talks out of his ass, and he does a lot. He's an expert troll, and he trolls for ratings and money. So we all know what he's about. Gerald McCoy, it would have been nice to have this guy on our team, but I understand what his mindset's about, man. He wanted to, obviously get revenge against the Buccaneers. That's the way I view it. He wanted the revenge against the Buccaneers after cutting him, after so many years, playing with that organization. Now he gets that chance going to Carolina. It would have been great to have him on our team. It would have been great, but it is what it is, man. But I'm glad to see he views the Eagles very highly, and he told Skip Bayless right to his damn face that the Eagles are winning the NFC East, and he believes that Carson Wentz is the better quarterback than Dak Prescott. So I enjoyed every single bit of that. And like I said, I normally don't talk about Skip Bayless at all on my channel. Skip Bayless is an absolute clown. The guy, I don't understand how the guy has a job. He's not smart at all. He's just delusional, and he's biased. When it comes to the Cowboys, like, I've never seen somebody more biased towards the Cowboys than Skip Bayless. He just talks out of his ass 24/7, and I'm glad that Shannon keeps him in check for the most part over there. Shannon really keeps him in check. The same way that Stephen A. Smith kept him in check when he was on ESPN First Take. So we all know what Skip Bayless is, man. Nobody takes anything that he says seriously. He does it for rating. He does it for trolling. But yeah, Dak Prescott is probably gonna get paid very soon. Probably gonna get a big contract. But we all know, most of us know, unless you're a biased Cowboys fan, most of us know that Carson Wentz overall is the better quarterback. I don't think there's no debate about that. Some Cowboy fans are gonna continue to go on and on about that, but most experts would agree that Carson Wentz overall is the more talented quarterback. And somebody needs to remind Skip Bayless and these Cowboy fans that no team has won the NFC East back-to-back years since the Philadelphia Eagles did in 2004, 2005. Nobody's won this division back-to-back. So these Cowboy fans, they do it every year, man. When they have a good year here and there, they make a playoff division winning season, they get all cocky. They think that they're hot shit, and they think they're the best. So that's what Cowboy fans, they talk like that anyway. No, they think they're gonna win it all every single year. So, somebody needs to remind these Cowboy fans that they were literally on life support last season. Until they beat the Eagles on that Sunday Night Football game, they were literally on life support, like literally. They were hanging by a thread. But all of a sudden now they think because they won division by default, a weak division where the Eagles struggle most of the year, they think now that that this is gonna be their year. I can't wait for a reality check to hit not just Skip Bayless but the entire Cowboys fan base in general. All those arrogant, loudmouth, cocky Cowboy fans who are just arrogant, loudmouth, and cocky even when they suck. But when they have a winning season, they get even more loudmouth and cocky. And the reality check is definitely going to hit them in 2019. 2019, the Eagles are back. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bold prediction right now. I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now. Carson Wentz will be he will be in the MVP conversation. He will be. I put him right there with Patrick Mahomes, who threw over 50-something touchdowns last season. Carson Wentz will be right up there with Patrick Mahomes in 2019. Carson Wentz knows, obviously with that big contract he just got comes a lot of responsibility, but he has something to prove, man. He has something to prove. He has a chip on his shoulder. He's tired of people saying that we should have kept Nick Foles and stuff like that. And he's going to go out there and light it up, man. With all these weapons on his team, with this damn schedule that we have, there's no reason for him not to light it up. So I expect Carson Wentz to be in the MVP conversation next season. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. Carson Wentz will be in the MVP conversation. My expectation for Carson Wentz is to throw at least 30 touchdowns, and he's going to have about 4,000 yards passing, around that mark. That's my very bold prediction for Carson Wentz. I think he's absolutely going to light it up in 2019. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws 40 touchdown passes. But I think 30 touchdown passes is a fair expectation. A fair expectation. We'll see where we go from there. 2017 he threw 33 touchdown passes. And still, even though he got hurt, and didn't play the last 3 games of the regular season, he still finished with the most touchdown passes that season. I expect him to have a great year. He's the big $107 million guaranteed man. He's going to go out there and earn that money. He's going to shut the haters in Dallas up, and I think he's going to have a great year. I truly do believe that. So I'm making that bold prediction. But Gerald McCoy, best of luck to you down there in Carolina. I'm glad to see that you view the Eagles very highly, and you told Skip Bayless right to his damn face that the Eagles will not only win division, but Carson Wentz is better than Dak Prescott. And Cowboy fans, I know there's some delusional ones out there, but the ejected Cowboy fans, most of them would, the ejected Cowboy fans who could be ejected but not biased, they know deep down that Carson Wentz is the better quarterback. I'm tired of that damn debate. There is no debate there. Carson Wentz is better than Dak Prescott. But anyway, man, I just wanted to come in here and talk about that. I was laughing my ass off when I saw Gerald McCoy on Undisputed, tell that to Skip Bayless. And of course, Skip Bayless being Skip Bayless did not like what he heard. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think my prediction for the Carson Wentz in 2019, do you think it's too high? Or do you agree with me? He's going to be in the MVP conversation. I think that's a very good, bold prediction. I think he will. He's going to be right there, in my opinion, with Patrick Mahomes, tearing it up next season. Mark my words on that one. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91 is out of here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.